The Edge of Man. Episode 4. The Lioness Who Would Not Bow Peace in the Riverlands. A season passed since the fall of Kondo. The Riverlands bloomed again, lush, wild, and alive. Duma ruled from the high cliffs, while Tambo and Django patrolled the outer edges, roaring with pride. Nia and Maji thrived as huntresses, leading kills with precision. The family had rebuilt what was lost. A new generation of cubs, Nia's first litter, played near the river under Duma's watchful eye. But peace in the wild is always temporary. The smoke on the horizon one afternoon, the wind changed. It carried a new scent, ash. Then came the noise, a grinding, humming beast not of claws or fangs, but of metal and fire. From the northern plains, strange creatures appeared, humans. With rifles slung over shoulders and cameras clicking like insect wings, they set up tents near the old baobab tree. Duma stayed low, observing. These were not poachers. Not yet, but they were intruders. They left behind scraps, spooked the herds and disturbed the hunt. And they were drawing others, more humans and worse, hyenas and leopards emboldened by the disorder. Django's warning, Django had seen this before. He told Duma of another land east of the rivers, where lions once ruled until men came with loud sticks and steel traps. He warned that if they stayed silent, the Riverlands would become a prison of lenses and fences. Tambo wanted to drive them out. Roar, show strength, but Duma counseled patience. Roar at a lion, it flees. Roar at man, he brings more. The broken rule. One moonless night, a gunshot rang through the dark. Not at them, but at the herds. Duma and her pride found a poacher's snare hidden in the tall grass, with a wounded zebra nearby. The humans who camped during the day weren't all harmless, and they were watching the lions now. Tambo returned one day with a metal dart lodged in his shoulder. He'd been tagged, tracked, studied. The choice. The pride gathered under the old fig tree, Duma, Tambo, Nia, Maji, Django, and the young cubs. The Riverlands were changing again, not with roaring males, but with machines, plastic, and poison. Duma stood and made her decision. They would split. Tambo and Django would stay and defend the eastern ridge, watching the humans' every move. Nia and Maji would lead the cubs south, across the rocky hills to safer land where prey still roamed free and men had not yet come. Duma would remain between both, a sentinel, a bridge. She would not abandon the Riverlands again, not unless it burned. The eyes in the grass. At twilight, a drone buzzed quietly above the pride. Duma lifted her head, golden eyes fixed on it, not with fear, but with the fury of the wild. Let them watch, let them come. The lioness who had lost, survived, and reclaimed her world would not bow again.